From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, left side, the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Now McCoy. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. Here's McCoy. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. McCoy. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. McCoy's throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the 45 on second down, McCoy. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Here's the option. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd and very short, Purdy under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
You've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. McCoy's throw complete to McBride. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22, McCoy. Quick slant to Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The result, a first down, as the quick slant gets him 14.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Now the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year is James Conner. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, McCoy. Flush to his right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, McCoy. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, McCoy. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. McCoy. He'll get this to Connor underneath. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. McCoy. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. McCoy. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The best defensive linemen They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Yeah, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Prater's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go. Let's do this, man. What's the deal, y'all? Let's go, man. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy looking to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Gould is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McCoy. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Back to throw. McCoy. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. McLeod to return it. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play, but I got to give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it, made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip, but used his size. I mean, tight ends going up and getting it, sometimes they can knock people out of the way and finish the play.
Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Operating from the gun. McCoy to Connor on the check down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Now McCoy. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. McCoy going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's McCoy. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point good by Prater. And we are even at 10 apiece.
It's one play at a time, baby. Get something together. Let's ride out. Let's go now. Let's go. Make plays, y'all. Make plays.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. Ray McCloud to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They'll go option to the short side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. McCaffrey following the penalty. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McCoy going deep for Hopkins. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A huge play there for Arizona. 49 yards.
Now, that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. McCoy. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
To throw on 3rd down. McCoy. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Connor up the middle. Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Prater's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Who's going to make a play, baby? They can't stop us. Let's go, man. Let's go now. Let's go.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now here's the option play going left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will take a short break. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Back to throw. McCoy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 2nd and 15 now. McCoy flushed out, and he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ball game. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Play smart, baby.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Gold is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Okay, I'm not a fan of any routes that just, turn around defensive backs, mainly because I was a defensive back. But the comeback route is so difficult because to sell it, you're selling it like it's a deep route before you come back towards either the line of scrimmage or the sideline. And, boy, that one worked to perfection.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCoy over the middle here to Brown. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. McCoy. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Purdy bootlegging it. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Here's Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be out right at the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Here's Purdy. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
On 2nd and 10, Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go option to the short side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So the victory here for San Francisco. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.